Our words have power. Our words have power to build up or to destroy, to curse or to bless. The authority we give to the words that we speak comes from our mind. Our thoughts, the authority we give to the words that we speak comes from our minds. Our thoughts. What you fill your mind with is what comes out of your mouth. Marking or choosing your mind, who you serve, by meditating on the righteousness or the words of the devil. Righteous words of God lead to speaking wisdom out of our mouths. If we meditate on the world, the things of this world, the people in this world, and what those people are doing to you or to your possessions, or taking offenses that the world spreads all around, just pick one. There are so many offenses to be bothered and angered and sad about. This is how the devil controls your mind, by leading you in an emotional circle. When we get attacked and offended by something or someone, God tells us we are not to let our emotions control us. That God has given us access to the kingdom. The same grace given to Jesus is available to us to apply over our lives so that we can overcome sin and death and emotions that rule our mind. The devil will use every emotion to gain control over your mind so that you work your mark or your mind or your hand with the devil's works and live them out in your lives. When we react to someone's offenses, this is why Jesus preached to turn the other cheek. When someone attacks us, he showed us love covers over a multitude of sins. He walked out love in his life by being a willing sacrifice for our sins so that we could gain access to the same grace God, the Father, Elohim, the creator of all things, he gave to Jesus. When he overcame sin and death, he gave grace to Jesus. Grace is our shield to overcome sin and death. So we could be led out of the darkness into the light, so that we could be a lampstand for the kingdom and stars that are used to glorify God and all his work he did to create us, his children. So let's watch our tongue, repenting when we fall, and mark our minds with God, Jesus Christ, Yahuwah and Yeshua, and his righteousness. By his words, we are to work out our salvation in fear and trembling, so we do not fall into the weeping and gnashing of our teeth at the day God brings his judgment on those who did not heed God's warnings. They will face the wrath of God, for he warns before he judges, as this is the love story of God. Shalom.